Hey, Shalom, call out, Yabashim Yashai, Bashim Kakadash. Salutations to the elect, double honors to the apostles. I want to hit, because me and the brothers, we kick it all the time. They just be like, yo, there's a lot of these different pointers, Hey, that's a video. Do a video, you could do a video on that. So, or they even take it like, hey, I'm going to do a video on that. But this a new moon. They said Friday, because, these jakes out here, with this Friday, Friday, sundown, the Saturday, sundown, Salakia, Sabbath is off, And I don't stress it too much because, in Colossians it say, don't really sweat a man, over the holy days and they respect of a holy day. So, I mean, for truth's sake, though, like that, you don't see they following the Gregorian calendar, and the Gregorian calendar is a solar calendar. We go by the lunar calendar. The Hebrew calendar is a lunar calendar for one, and when you really check it out, it doesn't make sense and it doesn't add up. Just going into the book of Exodus, right? So, that's Ezekiel. My bad. Let's go in the book of Exodus 12, right? I believe it's like 8. Right. Start at 12 and 6, right? And you shall keep it until the 14th day, the lamb, from the 10th day of the same month, and the whole congregation and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. So the 14th day of the first month at evening was the Passover, right? So which would be actually the 15th day, because you can't begin a day in the middle of another day. Like the new day comes in when you go back to your starting point. Like if we was to run laps, your second lap would come in when you reach your starting point. So that's why it's just the 14th day at evening, because the day's ending out and a new day beginning, which is the 15th day, right? So keep that in mind. So we all know that, and that's that's the Sabbath. We know that's the Sabbath. From the new moon, counting 7 in the 8th day, the 15th day, the 22nd day, the 29th day is Sabbath, right? That's simple. Now we gonna jump to, my bad, Exodus. I could have just slid the thing over 16 and 1. And they took their journey from Elim, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came into the wilderness of Zin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 14th day of the second month after departing out of the land of Egypt. So this the second month and the 14th day. Oh, my bad, Salakia. It says the 15th day right here. See, 15. So just read it fast. But 14th day at evening. But right here it's saying the 15th day, because the 14th day at evening is the 15th day, if you understand. Right? So right here, the 15th day. Now, when you jump, I did it again, but it's cool. The 19th. Now it's the third month. Now in the third month, when the children of Israel were going out of the land of Egypt, they came. That's Salakia. The same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai. So they got out of Egypt. Second month went into Zin. Third month went into the wilderness of Sinai. But on the same day, which is the 15th day, right? For they departed from Rephidim and were coming to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. Verse 3, and Moses went up to the Most High Yahweh. And the Lord called unto him out of the mount, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, You have seen what I did to the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. Verse 6, And ye shall be unto me a holy, Salaki, you shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. Right, talking to Moses. So that's understanding. This is all happening on a Sabbath, the 15th day of the 3rd month. Follow me. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people, and laid before their faces all these words which the Lord commanded him. Verse 8. And all the people answered together and said, All that the Lord has spoken we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. Verse 9. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told these words of the people unto the Lord. Verse 10. I'm getting to the point. Don't lose me. I'm just showing you. I don't want to jump because you got scoffers out there, but I'm not jumping. This is all on the 15th day, right, of the 3rd month, which is the Sabbath. 14th day at evening, it's a Sabbath, the 15th day, right? And the Lord said unto the Moses, Go unto the people and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes, and be ready against the 3rd day. For the 3rd day the Lord will come down in the sight of all people upon Mount Sinai. And this is the point right here. So 15 plus 3 days, what? The 3rd day of that week. So that's why he said, because 15 plus 3 is 18, right? So the 15 to the 16th, day 1, 16 to the 17th, day 2, 17 to the 18th, day 3. So my question is, according to the Friday sundown, the Saturday sundown Sabbath was saying the Sabbath falls on a Saturday. If Saturday the 7th day of the week, Sunday is the 1st, Monday is the 2nd, and Tuesday is the 3rd. So if Tuesday is the 3rd day of the week, and this is saying the 18th, because remember, when you go back to verse 1, it tells you the same day they came into the wilderness of Zion. I'm about to say Zen, but Sinai, in verse 6, chapter 16, it was Zen. But in the wilderness of Sinai, out of Egypt, it's the same time they left the land of Egypt. That's why it says right there the same day. You know, right here, the same day. See, identical, no different. The same as something previously mentioned, similar in the same way. You know, the same day they came out of the wilderness. They delivered them from Egypt. They came into the wilderness of Sinai, and also the wilderness of Zen in chapter 16. But right here, so this is the 15th day. But he said 3 more days he's going to come down. So, and perform the miracle, which is 3 days later, the 18th. But my question is, when do a Tuesday? Now, on the eastern side of the world, Monday is Sunday is the 7th day, and Monday is the 1st day. When you're dealing with the Gregorian calendar, when you look it up, you know. So which one is it? You know, is Sunday the 1st day, or the 7th day, or Saturday the 7th day? Because dealing with the Western world and the Eastern world, they hold the 7th day of the week different, under the same calendar, under the Gregorian calendar. So that's confusion right there. Just like in the States, in Babylon, You got some states, I think Arizona is one of them. They don't acknowledge daylight saving times, but some states do, which is confusion right there. But my question is, on as far as the Western Hemisphere go, Tuesday will be the third day of the week. You know, Sunday the first, Monday the second, and Tuesday the third. So where do the 18th of the day, with the 18th of the month, because the same day plus 3 days, which for the 15th, the same day they was delivered out, plus 3 days is 18. When do the 18th day of the month fall on a Tuesday? Which is hardly or rarely. So I'll pull up my calendar, right? And for this month, Tuesday fell on the 19th. You know, and that show you that that Sabbath is all. Everything is depicted by the moon, because that wouldn't make sense. Now over here, Tuesday, you scroll down to 23rd, because it always moves. So if you have a repeating Sabbath, the third day will always be the 18th, which was Tuesday, which is wrong. And with that, I rest my case. But I know a lot of you dudes is prideful. You're not gonna get it. You know, you're gonna riff in that. You can leave your comments in or whatever. But the proof is in the pudding. You know, and you dig into the history of the Gregorian calendar. It's a solar calendar that they got based off of Egypt. And we go off the lunar calendar. And it doesn't make sense when you go over these verses. Exodus 12 and 6, Exodus 16 and 1, and Exodus 19 and 1 all the way down to 10. Based upon the Gregorian calendar, it doesn't make sense. So the only thing that holds solid is the new moon Sabbath, and the things that's followed by the moon as being official, the official doctrine. And with that, shalom.